Peace to everybody out there in the internet universe. I'm the one and only Shakur Shine, coming to you guys with a divinely guided message for all my lovers out there, okay? So my readings are for people who are on the path towards becoming love. You might consider yourself a lover boy, a lover girl, or a lover them, they. All right. um, I did a pre-shuffle. So it's so interesting, and I'm using my pendulum. Now, what has come out of this oracle, this message is so interesting to me, okay? So, the first thing that I'm seeing for you, my lovers out there, is that this is a great time of being isolated and alone. You may find yourself being isolated or alone during this time period, okay? And I kind of remember from the last reading I posted, there was this energy, this current energy of being at peace with being detached from people, places, situations, and things. And so we kind of take it a step further here, where right now, this time of isolation or being alone, you're being given this time alone to focus on alignment. All right. Oftentimes, we go too much outside of ourselves. That's the first thing we do. As soon as we get an idea or we want to chase it or go after that. But we often need to focus on our inner alignment. And so that's what this time period, if you find yourself like, oh, I'm single, oh, I'm alone, or I'm in isolation a lot. Some of you can actually be physically like far removed from people that you care about. You could live on the other side of the country, or even if you live in the same city, you live alone. You're not really connecting with friends or family in that kind of way, right? But that's because this is your time period for focusing on complete mind, body, and spirit alignment. It's okay for you to be selfish at this time, all right? And also, what's coming through right now is, and I'm gonna, as my pendulum, is that the things that you have been going through, especially relationally, were, when people say karmic, that's like, yeah, what I'm picking up on is there were a lot of like past life connections that you had with people, okay, in your last dating and all of that type of stuff. And you might find people connected with people that there was something spiritual about your connection. There was something, why do I even like this person so much? Or why do we have this connection? It's because this isn't your first time connecting with these people, all right? You may have even gone through a period now where you have intentionally cut people off and isolated yourself. That spirit moving through you and working on you so that you can put yourself in alignment for what it is that you really want to create. All right. Now, I'm seeing that you have some things, some goals, some objectives, and things that you want to work on. This is the perfect time to keep things to yourself. For whatever reason, Spirit is telling me you should be very to yourself and secretive about your plans and your goals right now. Now is not the time to reach out to people who sometimes you're not talking to someone and you want to reach out to them and you want to talk to them. This is not the time for that. Stay to yourself, stay focused on alignment. I know life can get lonely. It's in the climate of the times. It's a bit depressing sometimes, but you are realizing and reveling within your own power. That's really what this is about. And you don't need to give your power away by overly reaching out to people or, hey, big head, I was just thinking about you. No, keep to yourself. Anything you have to say, kind of say it to yourself, journal, that type of stuff. And also don't tell your plans to anyone. I see that you're coming up with ideas and plans and goals and things like that. But I'm not a person, I would never tell you don't speak on your goals, because there is a time where when we speak on our goals and our objectives to people, that actually helps us manifest or attract or draw into us what we are working towards. However, for you, this is not that time. Keep everything to yourself. All right, keep your goals, your objectives, your dreams, keep those to yourself, because I'm seeing you in this isolation period, and the oracle is saying keep your words to yourself, no overly reaching out to people, no speaking on your plans, because you have to be totally self-focused and internal right now. On an emotional level, it's best, especially when it's best right now, to focus on conjuring up the feelings and emotions that you want to feel. All right. Example, if you want to be inside of a supportive, committed, safe type of relationship, instead of, getting online or going out on dates, you need to focus on giving yourself those emotions internally as often as possible, because that's what's actually going to put you in alignment with someone who can actually create a relationship with you where you feel supported, you feel safe, you feel secure. You have to feel supported, safe, and secure first on your own internally, and you can continuously give yourself that feelings. I see a lot of meditation. If you're not meditating now, you should start meditating immediately, and focus on putting the emotions and how you want to feel inside of yourself to start. All right. Because what I do see deep in your subconscious is a world of abundance, an abundance of, options in dating and relationships, sexual partners, abundance financially, opportunities for money, especially if you're someone who works in an artistic or creative field where you have to, or consulting, something like that. There's a lot of financial and love abundance, relational abundance, I'll say, that is available to you. It's deep in your subconscious mind. You just need to focus on your internal power, right? You need to focus on how you want to feel. You need to focus on, I want to feel committed, I want to feel free, I want to feel accepted. You need to focus on making yourself feel that way now, so that you can eventually unleash all of this prosperity and abundance that is deep within your subconscious. Usually when I look in the subconscious, I can see all of the bad things, but you have a lot of, it's like heaven wants to bless you and rain down on you. You just need to stay self-focused right now, and place your mind where you want to be. This is a lot about using your internal fortitude, your internal power, to get you where you want to go. You may find yourself sleeping a lot or wanting to rest more. That's good. That's a part of the spiritual process, dreaming yourself into a new reality. That's a part of it, okay? You should be doing some rituals. I'm seeing water rituals, like what is it called? Like quantum leaping, where you pour the cup. I see someone doing that type of work. You need to quantum leap yourself into a new reality. Dream yourself into a new reality. Consistently meditate and visualize. That's your work right now, all right? And when I see you doing that, you have so much abundance in your subconscious right now. Yeah, exactly. You have so much abundance in your subconscious right now. But the only way it's going to come out into the physical reality is by tapping the power within. All right. Now, what I do see coming to you, look, the pendulum is just swinging. What I do see coming to you is, like, as you do that work, right? You do that type of work where you are placing your emotions and your mind into the state of being that you want to be in, right? What I do see coming to you are, like, you'll be getting downloads on really how to lead your life, really how to organize your life, how to be, if you're a man or you're just someone who resides in the masculine, you will get a lot of downloads, a lot of information, books, teachers coming to you, literally being drawn to you and attracted to you, that are going to help you level your game up, level your masculinity game up, level your fatherhood game up if you're a father, right? But ultimately, just learning how to better lead your life, even if it comes to finances, right? Learning how to manage your money better, learning how to organize your physical reality. That's where That's like what you're going to be learning. Okay. And that's the kind of information that's going to start coming to you as you do this kind of work. All right. Because that's one of the qualities that you need, this leadership, being your own leader, right? Yeah, being your own leader, being responsible and accountable for your own life. That's what's kind of like what's happening right now. And that's the part of you that is currently being turned online, your inner leader. And so, and again, like I'm seeing, this is not about taking so much external action. And I'm hearing that you should not involve yourself in the drama or mess of others. You need to be locked in on yourself right now. Yes, organize your life, your home, organize your finance, manage them, creating a budget. In a budget, you just know what your income is and what your outflow is. You know exactly what you're paying for on a day-to-day, week-to-week, monthly basis. Yes, the pendulum is saying yes. That's going to be your strategy. But you're going to get the necessary tools and information, because that's the gap, right? The gap in you better managing whatever aspect of your life. The gap is education. The gap is the knowledge. You need the knowledge and the education. So this is literally the pendulum is swinging, y'all. This is literally a situation of, if you knew better, you do better. All right. But it's going to take you a lot of internal work and aligning yourself to become, just a better leader, just stronger within that aspect of your masculine energy. Okay. And you have to stay, this is the time you have to be consistent on your personal rituals, excuse me, consistent on the things that you're doing for yourself. If you're going to eat a certain way, knowing exactly what you're going to eat, that type of stuff. You have fitness goals, financial goals, spiritual goals, relationship goals, whatever it is. You're going to learn how to better manage yourself emotionally, physically, financially, in all of those types of ways. You're becoming a more well-rounded person. All right. So, and what I see, the thing that's going to take you far again is this level, as you move, right? And I'm doing it this way. As you move, you're in this space now of self-focus and needing to just do your things that you do for yourself. Meditate, work out, drink your juice, all that kind of stuff. Keep to yourself. Keep your dreams, goals, and ambitions to yourself. Emotionally, emotionally conjure up the feelings of how you want to feel, right? How does a successful person feel? How does it feel when you have that $1 million already? How does it feel when you are married and all that type of stuff? Because the abundance is there. And also, you'll be attracting the necessary tools, knowledge, and education that you need in order to better lead and manage your life. And the thing that's going to take you far, as you do your personal rituals, as you focus on self-development, as you focus on empowering your masculine side. All right. This is for anybody. You could even be someone who's predominantly in your feminine. But what you need to do is also cultivate that particular masculine aspect of yourself that manages and organizes your life in a better way. All right. And the thing that's going to take you to your help you reach your goals is better management of self, okay, and discipline and organization. All right, consistently doing the thing time and time again. All right, because what I do see, this level of financial abundance and love and connection and the sweet juicy part of life, it's literally on the other side of you remaining disciplined towards whatever it is. So again, if part of your goals are, fitness goals, you need to be, and this is part of mine, so this is kind of reading me too, right? It's like, it's okay to consistently do the same thing over and over again until you reach your goal. If you're an artist, you need to be consistently painting or whatever it is. Whatever it is that you do, there's going to have to be a level of discipline. There's a quote. Discipline is the surest way to freedom. All right, discipline is the surest way to freedom. So, and I see a lot of freedom loving within your subconscious. So if you're someone, you're trying to get to a level of freedom, a level of abundance where you're not bogged down or tied down by the mundane, the way you're going to get there is through being disciplined, inner discipline towards, taking yourself towards where you want to go. That's it. Because the more you're organized, the more you're disciplined, and the more you're consistent and persistent. Like, I mean, you don't stop. You don't stop this time. There's no start, stop, start, stop. Once you start, it just keeps going and keeps going. And I saw a meme about consistency, and some of you guys probably saw it too, where it had the cups lined up and the water was filled to different levels. So does that mean that your every single day is going to be a full cup of water? No, it might be full the first 3 days, a little half, a little third of the water. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's kind of realizing that discipline and consistency doesn't always mean that you're executing at the same percentage every single day, but just doing a little bit and being persistent and never stopping is how you're going to get where you want to get to. All right. And because I see at the end of it, you having a lot of resources, you being someone with a lot of resources, that's going to be a big thing. Someone with a lot of connections, and also someone who might be very well known. If that's a part of like your goals and a part of like your dreams and ambitions, someone who's very well known, someone who's in the spotlight. I see you looking really good. Okay. And having a lot of resources. You really gained a lot of resources through this process of self-focusing, pulling energy from out of the depths of your soul, really, and placing it where you want to be. So where you want to be is in freedom, in abundance, and things. Just start with the internal work first, all right? Because oftentimes when we want to do something, it's our, no matter how much conscious effort you put towards it, if your subconscious mind is not on board with it, eventually it just won't work out how we want it to work out. So before you actually start physically doing anything, or if you're already physically doing, going after your efforts, what you want to do is to start incorporating the internal work, because I'm seeing that the energy, you have a lot of self-awareness, you know what you need to do, you know exactly where you want to go, that type of stuff. But like, again, I said early in the reading, I see someone who's resting a lot, dreaming a lot. You need to build your energy back up. All right. If you find yourself resting and all that kind of stuff, you need to dream, you need to rest, you need to sleep, you need to eat nutritious foods. All right. Get your vitamins in, all of that type of stuff. So on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, you need to be nourishing yourself before you nourish or give to anyone else, because you are being placed in like even the type of relationship that I see that's in your subconscious is a high level connection and relationship. All right. It's not just a mundane connection or based on sex or based on ego. I do this for you, you do this for me. No, you have a high level type of connection that is waiting for you to unlock the blessings of heaven to rain down on you. All right. But nourish yourself and focus, especially if especially this is for my lovers, focus on alignment. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a separate video about alignment versus dating. Focus on alignment, not so much, having to sift through 100,000 people in order to find someone to connect with, right? Stay focused on alignment first and foremost. And when you are in the position to, start doing your thing, just be consistent with yourself. Okay. Be consistent, be disciplined, organize your home. That just came out of nowhere, but organize your home and, do some feng shui. Right. But yeah, I see it. You're going to be super successful if you just, hey, I'm not trying to be anyone's guru or whatever. I'm just here delivering the message. Take what you can, take what applies, and leave the rest. All right. So comment down below if this reading helped you in any kind of way. I'll put my links. If you found that this general reading or this community reading was good for you, a personal will be even better. And I have availability, so just hit me up. All right.